True happiness comes from living a virtuous and rational life. Being virtuous means cultivating good habits and character. All branches of knowledge are linked, and each one helps us understand the world more completely. Good decision-making involves careful thinking and planning. There is a fundamental force that starts all movement and change, but remains unchanged itself. Ethics is about becoming a good person, not just doing good deeds. Justice means giving everyone their fair share. Virtue lies in finding a balanced approach between too much and too little. Practical wisdom is about making the right choices in everyday situations. Friendships based on mutual respect and virtue are key to a fulfilling life. It's important to not only understand what's right, but also to do it. Real joy comes from being virtuous, not from seeking pleasures. Good habits lead to a happy life, while bad habits lead to dissatisfaction. Our ability to think and reason comes from the rational part of our soul. People are social beings who naturally create societies and governments. Good character traits are developed through consistent practice. Fairness means giving people what they deserve based on their actions and characteristics. We find true happiness by excelling in our ability to reason and think. Certain moral truths are universal and can be understood through reasoning. Being a good citizen involves virtues like justice, courage, and wisdom. A life well lived is one where we practice virtue and fulfill our potential. We are accountable for our actions when we choose them freely. Intellectual virtues like knowledge are learned through education. Emotions should be controlled by rational thinking for a harmonious life. Our life goal is to achieve happiness by living virtuously. A fulfilling life is one where we can meet our needs independently. Knowledge starts with what we observe and experience through our senses. We should judge actions differently based on whether they were done by choice or force. We naturally care for and form bonds with other people. Enjoying life's pleasures is natural, but should be done in balance. Everything in nature has a purpose or goal that explains why it behaves and develops in certain ways. We need to develop the skill to see what's right and wrong in different contexts. We are naturally curious and seek to understand our surroundings. Virtuous people manage their desires and impulses well. Courage is about facing difficulties with strength without being foolish. What's balanced and virtuous can differ based on individual circumstances. We can learn to be virtuous by following the example of good people. Our actions should be guided by rational thinking, as it's our highest ability. Seek wisdom and knowledge to live a good life. Being able to empathize and sympathize with others is key to being virtuous. Part of a happy life is helping and being part of our community. Knowing ourselves is essential for growing and living well. We become more virtuous through learning and experience. Temperance is about finding balance and not overindulging. Being virtuous means respecting and valuing other people. To understand why something exists or happens, we need to know its material, form, creator, and purpose. We find meaning in life by realizing our own potential. Strong, positive relationships are essential for a fulfilling life. Always work on improving yourself and becoming better. Think about how your actions affect the larger community.